Hi all, this is V. We did one of my favorite things off the coast of Santa Barbara. We went whale watching. I love these majestic, incredible creatures. As we left the harbor, we ran into the Pacific harbor seals. Our guide said they are true harbor seals because, well, they hang out in the harbor. We saw pelicans and other bird life. They tend to hang out there too. And on the way out to sea, we saw sea lions on a buoy and in the water. They are such playful, incredible creatures. They're so cute. Our first glimpse of a whale, you'll see a big puff. That is a California gray whale. I'll tell you more about it after you see the big puff of breath. A lot of whale watching time is spent just staring and waiting and staring and waiting. But if you'll look in the middle, just to the right, there are a couple of bodies. We do get a closer view of the whales coming up. This is one of my favorite shots. I'm not putting any music over this so you can hear the whale's breath. I love this. Our guide on this tour was very informative. He told us a lot about whales, and especially about the California gray whale. We ended up seeing 2 mothers and 2 babies. Now, he said these 2 won't travel together. They're kind of like people in an elevator or people in a crosswalk. They're going the same way for a very short time, and then they'll part ways. But the moms are not eating. They are traveling from Mexico, where they give birth, to Alaska, where they can feed. They're taking their babies as soon as the babies are strong enough to survive the swim. They tend to hug the coastline because they'll put the babies closest to the coastline to protect them from predators, particularly the orcas. What incredible moms. There were 2 boats with researchers studying the kelp off the coast, and the whales just had to go have a look at them. Such a close encounter. I'm so jealous of those researchers. Apologies for the shakiness, but we were on a boat, and I was trying to zoom in a bit, so it might get a little bit rocky here and there. I'm not going to put music over this part, because I really want you all to hear the whale breath.
will stop here in the kelp. All four right next to the blue research boat here. Here's one of the calves. This is not unusual to have these gray whales in, oh, they're probably in about 15 feet of water. Even sometimes even more shallow, right up against the waves there. There's one of the calves. And that's because they do have predators. The killer whale will predate on some of the calves. It does happen, it's part of nature, and so again, mom's best defense is what we're seeing right here today. They travel very, very shallow water.
After watching the gray whales for some time, we headed out to sea a bit more and very quickly ran into a humpback whale. Our guide told us that humpback whales are in the waters for completely different reasons. They're usually alone, and they're headed up to Alaska, but they're feeding in these waters. So they'll stay a bit longer and feed, and then head up to Alaska.
Look, he's right there.
This humpback decided to come see what we were up to. He came so close to the boat, and after I filmed this, we all stood there waiting for him to come back for a breath, and then suddenly we heard over on the other side of the boat. Cheeky little whale. He went under our boat. How cute. As we were going from whale to whale, we noticed a slick film on top of the sea, and we asked what it was. They said every day the oil seeps up naturally from cracks in the seafloor in the ocean. Since it's lighter than seawater, it always floats to the top, so it's a completely natural oil spill. Hi all, it's me. A very windswept me and Steve. We've just been whale watching. We have some fabulous footage, I hope. We saw California gray whales and whales. They're whales. And humpback whales. And sea lions. Were they sea lions? Not playing. And seals. Oh, it's been amazing. And now the sun's decided to come out. It's a gorgeous day now. Oh well, we'll get all our footage together and hopefully get this out sometime soon. Maybe? Hopefully. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. We enjoyed filming and editing this video. I've been in love with whales since the 4th grade, and I don't think that love affair is going to end anytime soon. Thank you again for watching. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe.